What up? We're live out here on the lake. You guys can't see it, but I got a gigantic shiner on a bobber out there. And I got another one on a bobber out there. Still trying to catch that 10-pounder live on YouTube. If I catch a 10 while I'm live on YouTube, I'll give away a free guide trip. I got my good luck charm with me this evening. It's my little man right there. Apollo. He is not having it. What's up, Francis? What's up, Chris? That's right. If I catch a 10 live on YouTube, free guide trip. I'll do some sort of a guess the weight or something or another. I don't know. What's everybody else up to this evening? What's today? Saturday? Yeah, if I catch a 10-pounder live on YouTube, I will give away a free 8-hour guide trip. It could be shiners, it could be live scope, it could be whatever the case may be. It could be a boat setup trip where I go and get your live scope dialed in, whatever. Vandy versus Kentucky. Larry, you fished all morning. Larry, did you do any good? Did you do any good? We got robbed of a shiner. Y'all come on back here with me and get a shiner out of the live well. Put him on a hook, throw him out. That big old sucker right there. No, not you. That one. That's a 10-pounder right there for sure. All right. Back in the game. We got some big jumbo shiners. Best shiners around here. Fished on fish hook this morning, punching hydrilla. Nice. I fished an hour on Winterset and snapped my foot pedal cable. That's how it goes sometimes. I know a gentleman that almost sunk his boat on a popka today. Sometimes things just don't go your way. That's right. Don't! We had a good day today. I had a 4-hour trip this morning with a really good client of mine and a good friend of his. We're probably all really good friends now. We had a really good time on an undisclosed lake, catching lots of very nice healthy bass on ChatterBaits. And that client is one of my favorites because he always brings pub subs. Whole foot-long pub subs for everybody on board. That is how you win brownie points with me, is you bring me food. Y'all want to see a giant shiner? Check out this shiner right here. Bro, this dude probably weighs a pound. Giant shiner. Larry says Tenor Rock is fun on the weekends. I have only ever fished Tenor Rock one time, and it sucked royally. But like I said, I've only been out there once. Unhook the shiner. I don't think so. God put shiners on this earth for me to fish with. That's what they're here for, is bait to feed big old bass. Randy wants to know where I'm fishing at. I am fishing on a small private lake in Polk County. Really good fishing out here most days. Clients enjoy it. And on beautiful Saturday afternoons when I've got nothing better going on, I enjoy coming out here and doing a little fishing myself. "65 fish day is a good day of fishing, Larry. That's a good day, man." Yes, private lake in Polk County, Florida. That does narrow it down. And yes, Randy, I am in Florida. I am in Polk County, Florida, fishing for giant bass with giant live wild shiners. Got one on the run right now. Hoping this one gets because it is on a Cinco Sticks rod. Cinco Sticks bait casting rod that I would love to catch a big old shiner on. This guy's getting chased and he's on the surface now. He is on the run. But it's going to take one hell of a bass to eat this guy because that's a big shiner. Man, and I think he may have just got 8. Let's see if this shiner just got 8 by a big old bass. Could it be a 10-pounder? Could we be about to give away a free guide trip? It's not a 10-pounder, but it's going to be a nice one. Oh, yeah. Come here. Definitely not a 10-pounder. But nice one nonetheless on the shiner. Inhaled that hook. I got to get out the D-Hooker 5000 for this guy. There we go. First one of the evening, not a 10-pounder, not a giant, but a nice fish nonetheless. And it's fun out here. Just me and my dog. doing some shiner fishing. Gonna have a beautiful Florida sunset here shortly. It's gonna be awesome. Chris says dibs on the trip when I catch the 10-pounder live on YouTube. It will definitely be going to not just anybody. It'll be going to somebody who's been a really good follower. Got a few of them, and I know who they are. Let's get another shiner out of here. Here's some really, really great shiners. Nice and healthy. You know, I'm not big on live bait fishing, but when you want to just go sit in the old fishing chair and watch a sunset and hang out, it's a lot of fun. It's enjoyable, you know. Bass fishing doesn't have to always be super intense. It's nice to just go enjoy a beautiful evening on the water sometimes and hang out. Maybe have some cold, crispy ones. Bring your dog with you. Enjoy a beautiful Central Florida sunset. And it is like flat calm out here. I'm talking mirrored out. It's not a cloud in the sky. Thanksgiving is next week. I'm probably a little partial, but I'm going to say I think we've got the best weather in the country right here in Central Florida. Man, it does not get any better than this. You know, once that sun goes down, I'm gonna go home. Probably put some steaks on the Blackstone. Watch some football. Get ready to do it all over again tomorrow. About all you people watching, man, are you guys fishing anywhere tomorrow? Where are you guys fishing tomorrow? Anywhere cool? Anywhere good? Cable broke. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. There's nothing worse than boat problems, especially when we're in a time of year to where, like, you know, the days of having incredible weather for fishing are probably limited, right? At this point, you're talking Thanksgiving to next week. So this time of year, you know, you've got limited weekends to fish. And then you try to go and the cable breaks on the trolling motor. Chris, you need to take that trolling motor to my boy Jacob over here at Central Florida Trolling Motor. He'll have that thing fixed up in no time. That dude is the absolute best. Another big shiner right here. Oh, big shiner that's free now. Committed the sin of flinging him off the hook. Hiking 10 miles to go backpacking and fishing. That sounds fun. That sounds really fun. Oh, guys, we got live action out here. I'm trying to get another shiner. We got one getting blowed up on out here. See if we can get him. See if we can get him here, guys. There he is. He's not very big. Oh, came off at the boat. He came off at the boat and we still have our shiner on the hook. Score. Sweet. I was trying to get another shiner out of the live well and that one got crushed. But I'm gonna buy a brand new GPS, dot imaging, side imaging capable trolling motor. It's nice to have technology. All right. Live in East Idaho, very good fishing. East Idaho. Smallmouth fishing out there in East Idaho. Guys, check out this sunset that's going down out here. Look at this. Look at this. Does it get any better than this? When you're just out enjoying nature, does it get any better? Pretty incredible out here right now. Only trout. I love trout fishing. There's nothing wrong with trout fishing. This is awesome. If any of you guys watching right now are people that have subscribed to me because of the Lake Toho content, I know that it has been a little bit since I've posted a video, and that's because I've been really busy guiding, which is a good thing. Guiding pays the bills. Guiding is what allows me to have days off to go film stuff on Toho and help you guys catch more fish on Lake Toho. Monday and Tuesday, I will be on Toho filming. Be giving you guys a little lake update on Lake Toho. They've been doing some more spraying. I've been killing some more hydrilla. We're gonna go take a look at things. I'm going to show you guys where to look for them out on Lake Toho and how to catch them when they've been killing everything in sight like they've been doing to all these lakes around here. Gets kind of frustrating after a while. You know, I had some really good hydrilla on the North Winter Haven chain. Didn't fish it for a couple weeks. Tried to go out there last weekend, and much to my surprise, they sprayed all the hydrilla that I had been fishing. It's pretty depressing. Water quality was awful. Kind of some same stuff going on Toho right now. But Lake Toho is still the big bass factory of the area. And it's still full of big bass. I'm gonna go show you guys on Monday and Tuesday a little bit of a November going into December, where to look for them and how to catch them. Lake Toho breakdown. So you guys stay tuned to the channel. We got Lake Toho content coming this week. Got a little bit of downtime with Thanksgiving holiday coming up. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna go see my mom. I'm gonna be taking my wife to go see her family up in Georgia. And Hopefully going to be spending Black Friday and Saturday with a really good friend of mine in Jacksonville doing a little bit of redfish fishing in the marsh. So I'm excited for that. It has been too long since I have caught a redfish, and I love me some redfish. Chris says, I saw him out there. Did you see him on Toho or did you see him on the North Winter Haven chain? Because I can tell you, they definitely got my hydro on the North Winter Haven chain. Sucked. I caught a 10 out there. I had a client catch an 8. Had another client catch a 7. It was good. Like, it was really good. And now it's all gone. Yeah. Dude, and it's frustrating too, Chris, because like where that hydrilla was growing at, man, it wasn't interfering with boat traffic anywhere. And it's not like it's going to grow across the entire lake and choke the whole lake out, man. I don't understand why we have to spray and kill everything. Like, it's getting really old. It's really frustrating. And it definitely has a negative effect on the fishing. Yeah, we need a balance. We got to stop killing everything in sight. I don't know. I don't know. I know this. It's awesome out here. Absolutely beautiful. It's looking like I may only catch the 2 fish that I've caught. I caught one out of a school when I first got out here before I was recording on ChatterBait. That was really cool. ChatterBait bite's been on fire. Love ChatterBait. Let me show you guys my ChatterBait setup. This is a Cinco Sticks ChatterBait rod that Alex built for me. 1/2 ounce dirty shad jackhammer. Big bite baits, kamikaze, white. And always dye the tail in some chartreuse. That joker right there will absolutely get it done. New KVD Elite from Lew's. I'm loving this reel. This reel is really, really nice. For that $150 price point, that's an awesome reel. That's my ChatterBait setup right there. It's been doing me some good. Do you guys throw the kamikaze on your ChatterBait? It's an awesome trailer. Chartreuse on the tail, that's right. Gotta have the chartreuse on the tail. Get these shiners to move. Move around and get 8. Need some wind out here, man. Need some wind. Just bought a KVD Lew's rod and it snapped on the first cast. Manufacturer's defect. It happens. It happens. I broke rods from every manufacturer I've used. Fortunately, most of them are pretty good about warranty claims. I broke one from Loomis Edge. They replaced it, no questions asked. Luz is pretty good about replacing stuff. So yeah, need a bite. Beautiful evening out here. A little bit of eelgrass out here. A shiner in the eelgrass out here floating around. Need a double digit. I do need a double digit. It sounds like you need me to catch a double digit. I need to get back out there on the South Winter Haven chain, man. I don't fish out there nearly enough. I probably visit the South Winter Haven chain a couple times a year. And every time I go out there, man, and I got to deal with the jet ski traffic and stuff, I'm just like, yeah, nah, screw this place. What do you think, bud? He's had enough. He's over it. He's ready to be at the house. A little bit of activity out of the shiner. Oh my God. Dude, they are schooling on some bait over here. And one of those that just came up was a mondo. A freaking slaunch. Giant. A biggin. I need that kind of a blow up to happen on this here shiner. That was a big fish that blew up over there. Way over there. Yep, they were. They were. I was out there last weekend and it sucked pretty bad. What about Mariana? Chris, you ever fished Lake Mariana over here in Auburndale? Full of pepper grass. All the old timers call it Lake Sanitary. Lake Mariana. Got a bunch of good brush piles in that lake. That's a fun flipping lake too when they're up in the reeds. It's gonna be a fun flipping lake when they're in the pepper grass too. I need to find me a lake around somewhere around here that's got just absolute giants in it. Go out there with some shiners and see what it's all about. Last time I was out there was back around the beginning of the year and fish were spawning out there, but man, it was the pepper grass was kind of getting choked out everywhere in there. It was kind of out of control. I need to start getting down there around Lake Placid. Go fish some of those lakes down there. Go chuck a giant glide bait. That's some scope fish all day. I don't know. It's hard for me to leave Lake Toho alone, man. I love Lake Toho. Need a 10-pounder. Where are all the 10-pounders at? Did the 10-pounders all get sprayed? Tell you what, I wish tilapia bit baits. A lot of these lakes around here are starting to get overrun with tilapia. And carcasses on the bottom. Yeah, probably. Probably. A bunch of them on Toho, I know that. When they had the helicopters out there dropping pellets on Toho earlier this year, there was a bunch of big fish dead floating around after that. That's how you do it. Throw them off the hook. Need a shiner. I'll start chumming with some of these smaller ones. Start doing like the saltwater guys do and take the wiffle ball bat full of shiners and just chuck it out there. Want to catch something, brother? I am trying. I'm trying, man. Dude, it ain't easy out here for a shiner fisherman. It's tough work. All you can do is watch that shiner swim. Hope he gets crushed. That's all you can do. That's what I'm doing. Trust me, I want to catch an absolute freaking tank live on YouTube. Just a unit of a fish. Anybody in here do any duck hunting today? Today was opening season, wasn't it? It was opening day for duck season around here. The lake that I fished this morning, there was a few boys out there duck hunting. They did pretty good. Duck hunting something I just don't know if I can get into, man. Those guys get out there crazy early. Just to sit there and wait for some ducks to fly over. I don't know. Seems pretty cool, though. Whoa. Shiner just got crushed. But I think he got guard. He got guard. Gar absolutely love a shiner on a hook. That's all that happened when I just cooking breakfast. All right. When the big girl's gonna eat, guys. We're like prime sunset. Big girl's gonna eat. She's gonna eat. It was 90% hunting those. Buddy of mine fishes headwaters quite a bit. Said that yesterday evening there was like 50 trucks and trailers all lined up out there waiting. And this was like yesterday evening, like last night, waiting to launch their boat so that they could get just wait and go duck hunting today. So many people were waiting to go duck hunting today. It's incredible to me. I'm sure duck hunting's fun and all, but I don't know. I feel like I've got 100 other things more fun or better that I could be doing than sitting and waiting to get a spot to go duck hunt. Dude, I've never had any good duck. I've had it a few times. Best duck I've ever had was on a cruise ship. That was pretty good. I don't know what they cooked it in, but it was good. All right, Shiner, we need a 10-pounder. The folks on YouTube want to see us catch a giant double-digit fish on a Shiner out here at sunset. Dude, it is so calm. I do not have the trolling motor on spot lock, and we are not moving at all. That's how calm it is out here right now. Like, it is flat calm. No wind, no clouds, and no fish. But, not gonna lie, it kind of beats sitting at the house. We got some little bit of bobber activity going on out here, guys. Staying down. Maybe it got 8. Maybe this is the 10-pounder. Maybe this is the 10-pounder. Oh, man. Woo. Woo. Come here. Come here. Guys, this. Look at this here, guys. This is absolutely 10-pounder. But a nice fish. Not a 10-pounder. Definitely not going to be giving away any guide trips with that thing. Need another Shiner. Fish are getting bigger, guys. 10-pounder's coming. Ten-pounder on a Shiner is coming. I can feel it. I can feel it in my plums. That was a really cool eat, though, on that Shiner. Super aggressive bite. Had me all excited. Need a 10-pounder. Come on, 10-pounder. We got to speak it into the universe. Did you say plums? Yep. I'm telling you, I can feel it in my plums. There's a 10-pounder about to eat this Shiner right here. It's going to happen. And it's going to happen live on YouTube. And I'm going to give Chris Gooden a free guide trip. just want a giant bass. Is that so much to ask for? Like, seriously. They live in here. They got to be hungry. Who all we got in here, man? Who all do we have in here watching right now? We got 11 people watching Capt and Erik fish for a 10-pounder on YouTube. That's pretty cool. They're either here because the bass fishing is so good, or they're here because the weather and the views are awesome. Regards from Lakeland. What is up, Patrick? I'm in Auburndale. I am in Auburndale bass fishing. If you're just tuning in, we're fishing for a 10-pounder. And if I catch a 10-pounder live on a YouTube stream, not even just tonight's live YouTube stream, I do this all the time. Go live, fish out here on some lakes. And if I ever catch a 10-pounder while I am live on YouTube, I'm going to give away a free guided fishing trip with myself. That would be pretty cool. Catch a 10-pounder, double digit. It's got to be a legit 10-pounder. And I've got 2 scales in this boat, and both of them have been certified. No phony numbers in this boat. I don't be telling people that, yeah, man, that's a 10-pounder when they caught like a 9.5 or a 9. Because Lord knows the Facebook world can't tell the difference between a 7, an 8, a 9, and a 10-pound bass. Might have to start doing some trolling out here. Shiner on the way to get 8. Y'all look at this guy right here. Look at this dude. He's over it. He's had enough. He's ready to go back to the house. That's my buddy. That dude goes with me everywhere. Just bought a home. Gonna be busy for a bit. Man. God, that's got to be one of my least favorite things in the world to do, is to move. I hate moving. It's always exciting to get into a new house, but man, I hate moving. I don't know what I hate more, painting or moving, but I can't stand either one of them. What's up, Terry? Terry, I'm trying to catch a 10-pounder live so I can give away a free guide trip. I'm I'm ready for the weather to get cold, man. That cold weather, man, it turns those big girls on. Like the big bass start eating when it gets cold. And whenever it gets hot again and we get a high pressure system that just sits on top of us, them big fish get hard to come by, it seems like. They're there. They just, I don't know. They change their feeding habits. They get hard to catch. Look at these guys schooling right here in front of the boat. Look at that. They came up on some shad. That's half the problem, man. These fish are so dialed in on shad right now. That's all they want to eat. What lake am I fishing? I am fishing a small private lake in Central Florida. Got my boat back today. Yeah. That's what's up, Terry. Are you fishing tomorrow? This is the undisclosed lake. No, this is... Well, so like if you were tuned into my live yesterday morning, I was on a different undisclosed lake. And I fished that lake again this morning with my clients, and we had a really good day. We had a really good day yesterday on ChatterBaits, and we had a really good day today out there on ChatterBaits. This is just a small private lake that I like to come fish, especially if I've got some shiners. Come drag some shiners around out here and try to catch an absolute behemoth. Live on YouTube would be really cool. I have a buddy who has caught every fish over 10 in January and February on jigs fishing boat houses. That's an interesting way to catch them. But man, January and February, for me, December, January, February, and March that's big fish time, man. Pre-spawn and then obviously spawn. When they're spawning, they're easier to catch. But when it gets really cold and they start getting really worried about having to survive our winter here, man, they start eating a lot. You were watching, good deal. That chatterbait bite is fun. Man, chatterbait bite it's awesome. I love a good chatterbait bite. And on that other lake right now, that chatterbait bite is on fire. Weather showed 2 big H's on both coasts this morning on the weather. Dude, we've got this high pressure system just sitting on top of us, keeping us nice and dry and warm and high pressure. It's got the fish dialed in on eating a lot of really small stuff right now, a lot of really small shad. And what happens is their feeding habits become like twice a day. You know, they're pretty much really only interested in feeding first thing in the morning, last light in the evening. It's kind of a bare minimum to survive or get by. When this high pressure system is over and we finally start getting some wind and some clouds and some cooler weather and some cold fronts coming in, man, it's going to be on. These fish are going to be chewing it up around here. Fish Toledo Bend during pre-spawn and spawn. Man, Toledo Bend's got them bigs out there. It's got them bigs. I think that's that tournament. It's one of my favorite Bassmaster Elite Series recaps. From where Kevin Van Dam was catching all those big fish on the, I think it was a 10XD or 6XD, big crankbait out there on Toledo Bend catching all those big fish. And he went to remove the crankbait from a fish and he snatched the crankbait hook into his hand. But man, that was a hell of a tournament. Catching those bigs on a crankbait like that, man, that's like old school stuff. Like when Paul Elias caught all those giant fish, on what was that, Falcon crankbait Carolina rig. Some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I feel like the days of bass fishing like that are over. I don't know